Well, we are now joined by the CEO of Randgold Resources, Bristow, for his first interview since the announcement. So you've seen an increase in profits. Just talk us through these numbers. What's driving your increase in revenue?
It's quite a mixed bag this quarter. We look at quarter on quarter, both from this time last year and also the last quarter. We ended last year with a set of record results. So a little down on last quarter, but up on the year before, largely because of the increased production at the Alulo mine and also the gold price, as you pointed to.
With that in mind, I mean, where do you see gold prices going at the moment? They've been pretty much static, haven't they? I mean, we've been around that $1,100 the ounce level for a while now.
I think, Rish, as I said last time, we saw the gold price fairly steady through this year as the major economies, and particularly the politicians, try and keep it down and explain to the electorate that everything's fine. But I think with Greece now, we forecast that there's still a lot of stress out there in the global economy, and we see, and I think the forecast is now forecasting rising gold next year.
As we heard, their gold price in euros will go even higher. Absolutely. You're expecting it to do well in the coming months? Yeah,
I think the euro is good for us because we buy a lot of our costs are in euros.
And so then what about gold priced in dollars?
I think that you've seen the price of gold in all currencies start moving, and it has been moving upwards for some time now, and we definitely see much more upward pressure on the gold price than any stress for it to go down.
You got a new mine, I think, the Tonga mine over in the Ivory Coast. That's not on stream yet. When does it, A, come on stream? B, also, what are you looking forward to in production terms?
This year it should produce about 75,000 ounces. It's due first gold in October. It's on, in fact, a little ahead of schedule. And that's our first mine in the Ivory Coast. And that'll give us a little bit of a hockey stick finish to the end of the year, as far as results go.
We're seeing a situation right now where investors are buying gold instead, as a hedge against the risk of sovereign debt. How is that going to affect economic growth, do you think?
I think that what we're dealing with at the moment, and I don't believe that we've seen the full effect of all the money that's been printed by the major global economies. And it's a natural hedge. And, I always say politicians can't print gold. And so it's the best currency around.
Yeah, but you can get it out of the ground, and you've got to make that cheaper. So there's a lot of talk of consolidation in West Africa. Will Randgold be part of that?
I think we're very focused on profitability. Although we did a big M&A transaction last quarter, we're really focused on organic growth. That's where you create value. We've got a pipeline of very exciting projects, and I think we'll focus on delivering against our own plans.
Mark, thank you very much indeed. Mark Bristow there is the Randgold Chief Executive.